you're on this platform that is huge, and you know it's huge as hell, and you're telling people you think I stole. If that did happen, Big Brother would address it. My people, have fun now. How on a day? My name is Victoria Eze, but you can call me Miss Vic, and this is Unlocked. Right now, I'm about to catch up with the real hot girl of Big Brother Naija season 6, period. Angel!
Hi, thank you so much for having
Welcome
me
to
here.
the show. You look well.
Thank you so much.
So you gave us the whole I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody vibes.
I know that's right.
Was that your strategy going into the house? Just flirt, have fun?
I won't lie, you see when Big Brother asked me, what do you think is going to get you in trouble the most in the house? I was like, oh, I'm bossy. That part is true. But what's me, I felt like I should have said is that, I'm a flirt, die.
So tell me, who did you feel the most connected to in the house?
I felt the most connected to Cross.
Okay. Was this from week 1 or it grew after a while?
From week 1, that
really?
boy has been something else.
Oh, yeah, tell me, what was that situation? I mean, it seemed like it was going well and then it just fell off.
It was going well. We clicked instantly because he's funny. Right. And I like funny guys. I've said that so many times. Yeah. So it was all the parent here saying you guys are going to get married.
This was like week 2 or something. But you guys have fixed that relationship, right? Because it went all the way.
Like I said, I like him as a person. Yeah. It just could never have worked. Yeah. Because I just know that we're two entirely different individuals.
There was a Boma stint a little bit. I mean, you said Boma is not a good kisser.
He isn't.
Okay, so let's just a quick roll call. Who was the best kisser? I'm really curious because we have Cross, we had Yusef, we had Boma.
Yeah. I know what you are trying to say.
No, I mean, that was a roll call. But really, who was
the best kisser was Saga. I already said in the house.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Now.
I think it was even my first kiss. You said who was the best kisser. You did not say who was my best.
Oh yeah, who was your best kiss? Who good that side?
And then maybe Cross.
Because there's small
something there. You get me?
I get that.
Yeah.
So the girls feeling like there were no boundaries and you were just
with Emma Rose,
flirting with everybody, even the ones that were supposedly in some shapes.
Oh, cute too.
Like Emma Rose. And there was even that small Jackie B. Michael moment as well. So, I mean, and then you, Emma Rose, you felt like, hey, like this is fake. This is not real. Emma is a flirt. So what influenced all of this?
Emmanuel and I had periods where we would flirt. And I don't talk, I'm say, any cruise we did the house, I go catch up. So it wasn't from a place of jealousy because I remember my first ever major fight in that house was because of the whole Lika Rose, Maria situation. And I don't know if it was me or Beatrice that said we think that Lika deserves somebody that likes her the way. Right. And it wasn't, if you watch the show, it wasn't only me that felt that way. Yeah. So I don't know why.
Even Ginger JMK at one point, when JMK was saying that.
Thank you. And JMK came to me and first night, JMK was like, that Emmanuel guy is a flirt. Like, oh wow, really?
I mean, he said I mean, you're like his baby sister, and I'm like,
yeah.
But this Saturday night party, for example, you guys,
what happened?
It was quite cozy, sis.
Who? Me as the baby sister, my sister, not
It's your baby sister.
As in, choke died.
So talking about trauma, you were vulnerable enough to open up to the housemates about some of the things that you've been through growing up and all. And then it seemed as the game progressed, during some altercations, some housemates would feel the need to use that against you. How did you deal with that?
It takes a lot of validation and being comfortable in yourself to hear what people say and be like, you know what, fair enough, but you can't tell me what I am and what I'm not. I know what I am. You can't come and tell me what I'm
not.
Exactly. So
your relationship with Jackie B, how's that like? I mean, you both liked Michael, and it seemed like you didn't like Michael.
I did not.
But you found him attractive.
Yeah, but that is not the same as likeness.
Okay, so it was just this boy fine guy. That's it.
And I had established that fact with Jackie the minute Michael walked into the house. Me and Jackie looked. I looked at Jackie. Jackie was like, "That's my spick." I said, "Bro, that's my spick." And I think we made a little joke about being co-wives or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, fair enough. The moment that I realized that it was getting intense, so
this is his massaging head thing that
he asked for,
right?
Was and he stated himself.
It was intense with Jackie B or after?
Yes. So I'm passing.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I have a headache. Could you?" I'm like, "Okay," because genuinely, I don't see it as anything. And I told Jackie, I said, I didn't think you'd perceive it that way because you're my friend.
Okay, so still on this Jackie B situation, there was this sneakers thing that it was now looking like there were whispers in the house, almost like somebody was insinuating that you stole her sneakers or you picked stuff. What was that situation? Because she has her story, but let's hear yours.
Do you know? I don't know.
Did you take Jackie B's sneakers?
Don't know the story. So there were sneakers in the thing, and they all give us the same merch.
Right.
So I was looking for mine. I took hers. I didn't know it was hers actually.
Right.
So I wore it and I returned it back. And then I think she comes to me. I don't exactly remember the dynamic. I think she comes to me. She's like, "Oh, did you take my sneakers?" I'm like, "Were they yours?" And she's like, "Yeah, I was looking for them." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. That I just wanted to wear it for a task."
Okay.
And then she was like, "You know, I would do that to you." And I'm looking at her like, "Is it that serious?" She's like, "Where'd you put it?" I'm like, "Okay, it's back in the closet area." She goes to look for it. She comes back. She's like, "Oh, I can't find it." And I stand up and I go and I show her where the sneakers is. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and everything. And I come outside and I see how big the deal it is. And I'm just like, she's out here calling me a thief and implying that I stole a bag naira and implying that other things in the house were missing and it was me.
Right.
And I look at my phone, I'm like, am I replying to this? I'm like, not necessarily. This is not the brand that I want to build.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just going to let it slide. So that's happening on their part was the conversation I had with them. I'm like, it's not like if brands call us together to do something, it's going to be like, but I don't see the need if you feel like this is, it's like, if you feel this way about me, then we don't need to be on that level. Like we don't have to, I can't fake shit. It cuts across my relationship with a lot of people in the house. It's Boma. And I said it several times. They're like, "Oh, when you go outside, oh, you're going to forgive him." I'm like, I have forgiven him. I don't see the need to
continue this, whatever it is.
I don't want to subscribe to any of the negativity.
I don't understand Jackie B. Bowman, but Liquor and Emmanuel, was it the whole complication or what?
It wasn't necessarily the complication. It was the whole Angel wouldn't even talk to me. I wouldn't even reply her in my comments or something of the sort.
Oh, really?
And I'm just like,
did say, I mean, she actually likes Angel.
I just don't want to subscribe.
What was the Nene situation? I'm a bit confused about that.
It was the whole executive lounge thing.
Yeah.
And I look at it and I'm hearing
the things they were saying about you and
And I'm listening to the video and I'm like, oh, these are people that I was
comfortable with.
I was rooting for.
Yeah. So you know what else I'm curious about? This nice triangle that was forming in the house at some point. It was Angel, Cross, Sasuke.
Wow.
Cross was all about Sasuke almost until she left the house, and then it was like Cross and Angel. So did you have to put your feelings to the side when you saw him liking Sasuke?
He put me in like a box. He's like, "Oh, you're my best friend," all of that. And I told him, I said, the energy you give me is the energy I follow. Even when I saw that he liked Sasuke, there were no hurt feelings. I didn't feel a certain way.
But is Cross somebody you see exploring things with outside the house?
If it happens, it happens. Mm-hmm. If it doesn't happen, there's nothing that happened in the house with Cross that I regret.
Right.
I mean, at first when I got out of the house and I saw a video of him talking with Perry and White Money, I was pissed.
Right.
Because it's like, I never did that to you, Cross. It
Like,
was a lot of, oh, she's manipulative.
Oh, okay.
She's strategic. I mean, I like
I
that
think he
word.
was just in his feelings.
I know he was in his feelings, but I've been in my feelings too. But I never sat down to talk to people and kind of
say bad things,
dissect his character.
Right. So you did say some things were obviously obvious to you, the housemates, and we, the viewers, but someone like Emmanuel kept denying it to Lika Rose, to his fellow housemates, to me. So, just tell me why you feel like Emmanuel was not being his sincere self, especially to Lika Rose.
I mean, like I said, we all came for the 90 million, so that was his game plan, maybe, and I played into that game because that guy not a bad guy.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, nobody bad past Emmanuel for the house. I swear, not even me. Emmanuel, they gallant. Yeah, so it's like maybe most viewers didn't see it that way because Emmanuel would flirt, and next thing, walking away, and next thing it's Angel. It's something he used to say constantly. Angel, stay away from me, please. Like, no, you stay away from me.
All right. So at this juncture, Angel, we're going to go through your socials and go through your DMs.
You know the vibes, period.
So let's see this DMs, baby girl. Okay, close your eyes. Scroll randomly.
Picked.
All right.
I picked Atarudo_. She said, or he said, I'm not sure. I love you so much. You are strong. You are strength. You reflect yourself. I'll always have you in my prayers. You are beautiful, smart, loyal, valuable. May death not spoil. Oh my God. Aww. May death not spoil your plans. This is from Lizzie. She says, Angel, there was an allegation from Jackie B that you're a thief, that she stole her sneakers, and that she suspects you stole Pisce's wig. She told J. Paul, this needs to be addressed, please. You know something about human beings, when they want to pull you down, it's intentional. Yeah. And most times they are aware that what you're saying is stupid, but they play into that narrative. You're on this platform that is huge, and it's huge as hell, and you're telling people you think I stole. If that did happen, Big Brother would address it. It would be played, I would be embarrassed, and I would be disqualified. Right. Honestly, I was shocked. It's a lot of things they say, a thief, a prostitute. I'm like, because it was Maria's own that shocked me the most. At the party arena, she's like, let's pinky promise that we're not going to fight again. I'm dumb as f***. It was the false allegations for me, and I'm sitting back, I'm like, me that I would see Peace, and I'm like, Peace, me, yeah. Everybody started singing that song. People would call Peace, and that's the intro for her, basically. So I saw it, and I was like, oh, wow. So when I go on my Twitter, and I'm seeing, people are talking about, why was she unfollow, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm not the one that unfollowed, though. Yeah. I told my team this, and they said they didn't want me. And I said, I don't want to play into any of this narrative, so I'm going to exclude myself from that.
So your fans are called Archangels?
Yeah.
So look into the camera, shout out to the Archangels, and tell them what they can expect from Angel coming soon.
You know the vibes. I don't have to talk too much. Real hot girl, period. We gallant die. They know if you try us. You're going to see me in the film industry. You're going to see me in the hospitality industry. You're going to see me in real estate. I want to start like a mental health charity organization because it's so important, and I've realized that a lot of people can't afford to have access to those. So I want to basically have like a charity where people donate and then we help people whatever therapy they need. And like I said, if it's not about money, no ring my line. Okay, don't call my phone. Love you guys so much. Thank you for having me on the show.
Alrighty, thank you, Angel, for gracing us with the real hot girl shit. Alright guys, that's it from Angel. Make sure you follow her to see all the stuff she'll be up to. Future business tycoon. So follow DSTV and GoTV to follow the conversation, okay? Until I come away again next time, Ms. Vic signing out. Bye. Bye.